Man, I fucking, okay. And this is customer feedback, right? This is what this bitch said to me. Like, you are the best boyfriend and like partner and this and that. That's the proof that it's in the writing, man. Like, I really stepped up. And I'm talking like better than every partner. I don't give a fuck what examples y'all got. If y'all think like your partner is amazing or anything, they can't beat me in this relationship, in this run that I had, in this generational fucking run that I had. Y'all ain't beating me. Y'all do not beat me with the kind of princess fucking special, spoiled ass fucking treatment I gave this girl. No one has beaten me at that fucking game. Nobody. Like, nobody. Like, I really gave her everything. And because I genuinely, I love that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to get my acts together, and I was like, you know what? No more. I'm not gonna be a toxic piece of shit anymore, and I'm really giving this shit up. And at first, like, when I first was with her and everything, a lot of those like toxic tendencies was coming up, and I pulled through. I'm not gonna back out of this for stupid fucking reasons. You know what I'm saying? Just because something isn't going my way. Nah. And then nothing went my way. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Lost all control. Oh wow, I just punched the air. Embarrassing. Oh, bitch. You lucky that fucking chair missed me, bitch. Ooh. Oh, they hitting a little harder this time, huh? I said fight back. Now talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. But yeah, man, I really gave this bitch the best of the best. Like, I set the bar up in space. I really did. I set the bar up all the way in the Milky Way, and that little black hole that you saw in Interstellar, that's where I fucking set the bar. You can't reach it. It is not possible. If there was an award for best partner, best boyfriend, husband material and shit like that, right? I'd get that award that year. You know what I'm saying? I'd get it last year. Like, you know, I'd get 2025's best boyfriend of the year. I'd get it. Come on now, dog. You know what I'm saying? I really gave this bitch everything. From gifts. Like, fuck the gifts. That's always there in the relationship and everything. Like, you know, you give them gifts. But I spoiled that bitch. Available whenever, you know what I'm saying? Making the time no matter what. The maturity that I brought. Like, it's like, yeah, everything. And she even told me, she's like, you're the reason I experienced true love for the first time. This bitch really told me that. And I was like, are you gonna give up on this? Like, crazy. Like, that was, I think, like, I was like, bitch, you always telling me how good you're having it, like how amazing you're having it over here, so why you fucking leave? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, we really out here playing a fool. Me, I was the fool. I'll tell y'all this one specific thing that I did, which like, I went to her LinkedIn and I looked up all her like little accomplishments and stuff like that, and I took screenshots of them and I fucking sent it to her, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. And I was genuinely so fucking proud of her for everything, and I really like held her up, uplifted her for everything that she wanted to fucking do, all the things that she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, her job, her career, her masters, like everything. Biggest fan, biggest supporter, like #1 hype man. And it's like, how you gonna do me like that after that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not saying I did that to get something back, but it's just like, it just pales in comparison. It just pales in contrast. And everybody would even be saying like, he's all about you. Like, he's 100% in. He's 1,000% in. He is fully chosen you. Like, he's here. He's never going anywhere. The only way he's leaving you is death. That's the only way. It's just crazy when everybody, even like the bitch's own friends, be telling her like, stop playing with him. That's when you know you're fucked. And by you, I mean like me. Like, that's when I knew I was fucked. And even they knew she was being a conniving little bitch. Damn. Even her own friends. It's like, fuck me, bro. I really got cooked. And they all was like, yo, seriously, like, I feel bad for him. Like, you really dogging him right now. Everybody would come up to her or like me and then tell me like, damn, we can really tell, we can really feel and see that like you love her. You're ready to like die on the line for her and shit, right? But no one ever came up to me and told me like, yeah, you're really lucky as fuck to have her. Like, she really love you. Like, we can really feel, like, we can really see that love. Nobody ever fucking told me that. There were so many red flags, and I was just like, nah, man, you know, like, I accept her for who she is. Yeah, a dog shit person. I'm not gonna say some shit like, oh no, but she really is a no, there's no sympathy here. There's been enough sympathy, there's been enough understanding and patience. I'm just mad the lengths that I went to, you know. And I really gave this bitch unconditional love, and it really was unconditional, because motherfucker, I knew I was not getting shit back. I knew, like, at the back of my head, I was like, I know I'm doomed, but I love this bitch and I'm gonna love her. And love is like that. I really did not expect shit from this bitch back. Like, I was like, fuck it, I love you, and that is what love is. But I'm gonna have to remove myself now, because like, I'm a human being, I have needs and wants too, and this ain't it. And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, like, do not stay friends with your ex, especially like if they're the ones that broke your heart and stuff. Do not stay friends with your ex. This is the first and last time I ever did that shit. I've never stayed friends with any of my exes. It's for good reason. It will destroy you, because deep inside you'll always be thinking like, oh yeah, something gonna happen, nothing gonna happen, nothing gonna happen, bro. They don't want you. And it's like as clear as day, you know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I'd confront her, I'd be like, you know what, I'm not gonna be mad, just tell me like, you don't want me, you don't want this, you're not interested. And the bitch always like, oh, believe what you want, like, I really do love you, I'm like, yeah, but you don't. This is not love. Like, I don't know what you think this is not love. This is twisted as fuck. I don't know what you think this is. This is just cruelty. Her own friends would be telling her like, you're torturing him. I'm cooked. Usually your best friends and shit would hype you up like, nah, leave that guy, leave that hoe. You know what I'm saying? In this case, it's kind of like, yo, if you don't stop playing with him. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really gave it my everything, and I gave more than everything. I gave shit I didn't have. What the fuck? Oh my God. I don't think I got it. I'm not him. I'm not fucking him. What the hell is this? Oh shit, man. But I'll get through this. Somehow I'll get through this. He got me. Like, what you doing throwing? Oh my God, I'm about to get thrown. Oh God, I can't see the guy. Batarang. Oh no, he stopped. Okay. Who we getting? Why are we getting him? Oh, wrong person to get. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna need that. How? But I was just countering him. You're not supposed to fucking hit through my... Okay. Okay, at least I got him. At least I got the bitch. I swear to God, if he finds a way. You better not find a way, bitch. He found a way. How? Just how? Okay, now I can take it. Oh. Yeah. Right at the back of your dome. Okay. Can you hit him? Oh my God, this dude really dodging me so well right now. Damn, respect. And he did. Holy shit. Was this the second round? Oh my God, I think this was the fucking second round. This was the second round. Oh my God, this was the fucking second round. Nothing will ever beat like the psychological toll that it takes on you. You know, when you deal with someone like this that's emotionally unavailable, nothing beats that kind of psychological toll. Okay, well, not nothing, but like, you know, the random thoughts that come throughout the day, the paranoia, the anxiety, the fucking just uneasiness. You feel like you're losing yourself slowly. You feel like you're going insane, because how can a person be living this rent free in your fucking head? Not for any good reason, by the way, right? Y'all might think, oh yeah, that's so like, oh, respect, because you know they're living rent free in your head. Yeah, but for none of the good reasons, by the way. For all the wrong reasons. And that's the crazy part. I never wanted to ever reach a point where I hate the bitch. And I don't hate her, but it's just kind of like, I don't love you either, bitch. It's kind of just like, what? Now it's just kind of like indifference. Like, I don't care. Am I mad about the whole thing? Yeah, a little bit. Of course, when you think about certain things that is like literally traumatize your ass, it's gonna make you a little mad. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable to talk about. I don't mean that I haven't moved past it or nothing like that. I've been seeing other people. How the fuck, man? It's like, really you experience true love for the first time, and this what you do with it? Like, I really got told shit like, oh, you're everything I've always wanted. Like, I've prayed to God for years to give me somebody like you. What the fuck? And this what you do with it? God gave you... I don't believe in God, but like, your God has given this person to you that you've been praying for, and this what you do with it. Oh my God. Yeah, man, but I was really on my A game. Like, yeah, I was best boyfriend of the year. You know what I'm saying? Boyfriend of the fucking year. Man of the year, like in a good way. I was really out here making her cards, like handmade cards. And because I'm an artist, like, so, you know, like I sketch and draw and illustrate really well. Always there for her when needed. Changing my schedules and shit like that for this bitch. It's like... my life pretty much flipped around for this bitch, where like I was revolving around her, whereas she was just there. Like, it was her world and I was literally living in it. Like, everything was on this bitch's terms. Like, nothing could ever move even slightly for her. When somebody really love you, they gonna make the compromise. They gonna meet you in the middle, man. Not like this. If they doing all this fuck shit, they don't want you. They don't want you as bad. They're not interested. They're not as interested. They might be a little bit because, you know, you attractive, you know, you giving them benefits and shit. I mean, it's like a free plate. Like, it's like a free meal. Why wouldn't you fucking take it? But that's not the meal you want, though. Because if you don't want me, just fucking let me go. I'm gonna take that L. Like, I should have left. I should have fucking known my worth and like left. Because like, look at me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna run into people they're not gonna be fully satisfied with, because they'll always remember the treatment that you gave them, the fucking princess treatment that you gave them, and they're gonna be miserable. I know that because I was going through that regret as well. Fuck you for wasting my time. Fuck you for doing me like that over and over again. And honestly, fuck me too for constantly diving into that shit, knowing that like this was always gonna be the outcome. I always thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna change, like you know, something will change, she will change. No matter what I did, like nothing. This is the most soft-spoken I've ever been in a relationship. Let's talk it out. Let's, you know, communicate and shit like that. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be better. I've never been that soft-spoken in my fucking life. Like, I was always just, you know, like any argument or anything, I'd keep it down. I'd never get disrespectful, nothing like that. And it was just... but she would take every fucking opportunity to get disrespectful. Misinterpreted my fucking words. Got passive-aggressive with me. Started like talking down on me. And I'm just kind of like, bitch, that's not even what I fucking said. You're just hearing what you want to hear. I said this. How did you hear that? I would say A, she would hear Z. how did you hear that? This bitch got like insecurities and shit that she was like clearly projecting. I was all over the place because of this bitch. When somebody is confusing the shit out of you like this, you gonna go crazy. You gonna lose your mind. And you love them, and you're in love with them, and you give a shit to that degree. Of course you gonna lose your mind when it's not being reciprocated. It would drive even the most secure, sane person crazy. And that's what happened to me. I was. And I got driven crazy. I acted like I had never before. And I was kind of like, I didn't recognize myself. I'd look myself in the mirror and I'm kind of like, I was in tears because I was like, I really do not recognize this guy right now. Who the fuck am I now? It did shape me up to be better, and like now I really know what I don't want in a partner and shit like that. It's a great lesson that I've learned, the most important one that I've ever learned in my life. I thank that dynamic and that person, that bitch, for that lesson, but at the cost of my fucking sanity. So fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't begin to tell y'all how crazy it's been for me, like over here, man. It's been fucking here and here. It's been motherfucking crazy. Like, I really felt like I belong in a mental asylum right now with like, I need to be stopped. Like, somebody turn this thing off and turn this off too. Like, turn all of it off. Like, shut me down, man. Fuck anything to not feel like this anymore. Such is life. Know what I'm saying? Such is life. You gonna meet people like this, and it is what it is. One last thing that I actually want to touch on the...
Shall we see who's going home in a wheelchair tonight?
This son of a bitch. So one last thing I want to touch on the going back to the staying friends with your ex. I'm gonna give y'all the perspective and the thought process of the dumper, right? The person that's dumping you, that has completely shattered you, broken your heart, you know, and has bamboozled you, pretty much tricked your ass into thinking like this was long term, and you know, midway they realized, oh fuck, I'm not actually ready to be serious, but you know, they told you that they was, right? So they breaking up with you, right? There's actually two thoughts that's usually going through these people's head. You can see it. You can literally tell by their actions. I'm not even gonna lie. Try being friends with your ex. Don't even listen to me. Don't fucking listen to me. Who the fuck even am I? Go be friends with your ex and see what happens. And come back to this video after listening to this, right? Listen to this all the way. The two thought processes on, you know, like what's going through their head when they're trying to be friends with you after the breakup. Oh God. Somebody farting out there. Actually, no, there's construction going on outside my building. These are the two thought processes, you know, what they thinking when they trying to be friends with you. The first one is guilt. Plain and simple. It's just fucking guilt. Because they know what they fucking did. Okay, they're a grown-ass person. But it has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with them. So the first train of thought that's going through their head, right, is... And it could be either or maybe both at the same time, right? And it's messed up because... these people, they bamboozle you completely, right? It's really unfair because they promise you all types of shit like, oh my God, like we'll be together, marriage and everything, right? And then they realize halfway that this ain't working out. Like, you're not actually the person they want. And that's completely normal. That's fine. But it's like, to go through all that trickery to, you know, move so fast. That's why I always say, like, do not be moving fast with motherfuckers. Like, if somebody's trying to bum rush you through a relationship, through the dating stage, oh my God, run. They rushing you, you rush the fuck out that door. Know what I'm saying? Like, do not stay in a dynamic when you first getting to know somebody and they bum rushing you. They telling you they love you in like 3 weeks time. Fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? That is a red flag. That is the biggest red flag on earth. What it is these people, because they know what they did. Please understand, they know what they did. They always do. They not stupid. Stop thinking they fucking stupid. Because the whole time they thinking you stupid. They think you stupid because you're stupid enough to think they stupid. Never believe a motherfucker that has repeated the same offense to you 5 times or even more than 2. And they keep saying, I don't mean it and I'm sorry. They don't care. They just gonna do you dirty every fucking time because that's in their nature. And their true nature is coming out with you. Yeah, so the first train of thought that's going through their head, it could be, like I said, it could be either one or both at the same time. One, they guilty as fuck. The shame is catching up to them and everything, right? And shame is a dangerous motherfucker, right? But yeah, so the shame gets to them, the guilt gets to them. They probably don't know how you actually feeling, like how bad, the extent of how fucked you're feeling based on the actions. They might not know exactly, but they do know what they did was scummy as fuck. They do know what they did was motherfucking just dirty. The first train of thought is, oh, how do I soften the blow? Like, how do I fucking do it? What if I remain in their lives and try to just be friends with them until they are over me? That is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. What do you mean you're offering the person who is deeply in love with you and you're not as interested in them, so it's easier for you to let go? You're offering them a chance to keep touch with you and possibly get into a situationship. Usually you always get into a situationship if you're friends with your ex. They will take advantage advantage of you. They will use you. You let it happen, and you'll participate in this too. And that's the part that, you know, you're not just being used, you're also letting yourself being used. Like, because you think it's a step closer to intimacy and connection with them, so you keep giving yourself. You keep fucking them. You keep sucking their dick. You keep eating their pussy. You just keep going because you think, oh, well, this is better than nothing. This is better than not keeping in touch with them at all. And no, if you truly want to get over this person, who is, by the way, not as interested in you, that's why they broke up with you, man. That's why they keep leaving you. You need to not be in touch with a motherfucker like this. Don't make the same mistake that I fucking did. Please do not stay friends with your ex. Like, it is not a good idea. It is the worst fucking idea of all time. I don't know who made it like a okay thing to do, but it really is not okay to do that. If you think you destroyed now, if you think you're on your last legs right now, you won't even have your last legs left. Like, it'll be all gone. You'll be atomized by the time you finally realize that, oh shit, while I've kept being friends with this bitch or this guy, they've probably been seeing other people, and in a way you're subconsciously like loyal to them because you're still in contact with them while they're not even with you. I've experienced this only once in my life, but it's enough. Once is enough. You know what I'm saying? Once is fucking enough. I don't think you need to go through that again and again to really learn your lesson. I learned my lesson. I'm good, bro. That's the first train of thought that's going through their head, which is like, yeah, the guilt is so fucking strong that it's like I really don't want them to think I'm a piece of shit. So let me offer them friendship. If you're one of those people that does that offers friendship after a breakup, please don't do that. My advice to you, please do not fucking do that. This is a person that is head over heels for you. They're attached to you, maybe probably kind of addicted to you. It's not good for them. Please block them and leave. And you, the motherfucker that can't leave them, block them and leave. Trust me, they don't care. They do not give a fuck. They really don't. When they offer you friendship, not gonna lie, at the back of their head, they're kind of expecting a no, because like, how fucking dare you? Like, they know how bad they treated you, so they know at the back of their head they're expecting you to say like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna be friends with you. What the hell? Because what really changes? Just the label, right? The label changes. Relationship to friendship. You was horrible to me in the relationship. How is a label change gonna make you any different? Like, am I really gonna see a different version of you as a friend? No. And trust me, take it from me, as a friend, this person was even more horrible. This bitch was worse. I actually preferred the bitch that was in the relationship over the friendship version. When we was in a friendship after the relationship, that actually made me hate this bitch even more than I did in the fucking relationship. So please do not remain friends with people that just fucking shattered your heart to pieces. Do not do that. It's not a good idea. It's a tactic, which takes me into my second train of thought, which is they obviously put in zero effort and get 100% effort from you while having to do nothing. Why the fuck would anyone let that go? One of the 7 deadly sins, right? Humans are greedy as fuck. If they're getting validation, attention, sex, mind you, like really good sex, like if you provide, sexually, you hitting that hole real good, they could not be interested in you, but they still probably attracted to you. It is possible for you to be attracted to someone and not choose them. It is very fucking possible. I'll make the rules. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? It is very, very possible and 100% guaranteed that someone could be attracted to you, want to fuck you every day, every single night. They want to fuck you, but they don't want you. Like, they don't want to commit to you. They don't want anything serious with you, but they want to fuck you. So they want to use you, basically. If they could, they would have a friends with benefits with you or some shit like that, right? But you in love with this bitch and you don't want a friends with benefits. So what does it turn into? It turns into a weird, like, through talking and all that shit, it turns into what? A situationship. Y'all talk lovey-dovey every now and then, but still fuck. But then, hey, every now and then it hits you. Hey man, we not really together, man. And I'm giving this bitch relationship fucking treatment, calling her baby and shit like that, while I'm getting crumbs. That's the second train of thought that goes through someone dumping you. That's what's going through their head, is I don't love them, but I love the way they treat me. Exhibit A. Best example I can give y'all from my own experience. Last year, I was still tackling this bitch. And towards the end, one of the many goodbyes we were saying to each other, I asked her a serious question. I was kind of like, why are you trying to be friends with me? Like, if you truly do have feelings for me as well, because that's what she kept saying. She was like, no, I do have feelings for you. I do love you. I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't let you go. Talking to you, at least having some contact is better than nothing and completely being away from you. All bullshit, by the way. This bitch can go forever without having to contact me. I'm telling you. The proof is always in, like, all the no contacts we've had, I was the one that fucking reached out. Not her. She can go her whole life. I could be dead and this bitch would just be going fine. Because, like I said, she's not as interested. This is just the guilt talking. It's the guilt and the shame talking. It's too hard for some motherfuckers to just admit that they lied to you. That they probably felt something initially for you and now they don't. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say like you never felt that for me or whatever. Maybe you did. Okay, but you don't now. It's not as firm as you thought. It's like you don't fully choose me, which is fine. But say it, you conniving bitch. It's just fucking like say it, man. Yes, it's harsh. It's blunt. But some people are so up in their ass about like people pleasing and shit. When it comes time to finally telling you the truth, they'll be disrespectful and cruel to you all throughout the relationship. But when it's finally time to just tell you some fucking truth, then they'll people please. Where was your people pleasing ass during the relationship, motherfucker? Oh, I'm a people pleaser. Okay, well, I didn't see this people pleaser during the relationship. I really didn't. You was just a whole bitch. Now you're people pleasing? When I asked you like if you really did love me, no, I did. No. That is not the actions of someone that loves you and cares for you. Love is a verb. If they don't action-wise, they don't love you, that's not love. Love is not just a feeling, because that's what they'll fucking say. They'll be like, oh my God, but I feel love. No. If you don't show me, if you don't do it, I can't believe it. It's like, that's why I don't believe in God. It's like, I don't see the motherfucker. I can't believe in it. I've tried. I really gave it a try. I did. I tried religion. All of that. I don't get it. I really will never understand that shit. It's just a bunch of delusion, in my opinion. No offense to anybody that is religious and is a respectful, good person, but I don't get it. But anyway, my point is, if the love isn't, you can't see it, you can't feel it, it's not there. They don't fucking love you, okay? They're just saying it because now they look like a clown. Now they look like assholes. And they just care more about that image of them like being a fucking asshole, and they don't want to be that asshole. They know they are, but they don't want to be, right? In your eyes. So to you, they will lie and die on that fucking hill. The last time we fucking talked, till that fucking day, I was like, you know what? I won't be fucking upset. Just tell me if you did. It's okay. You're human. I'm human. We've all made mistakes. I'm not gonna judge you. This bitch died on that fucking hill. She was like, no, I do feel things for you. I do want you so bad. No, you don't, bitch. You broke up with me over the stupidest fucking reason ever. These people, they'll lie to you till their very last breath. Right? Because they have to keep that, like, they have to keep that shit going. Because now it's too late. Like, they've made promises. They've done all of this shit. And now it looks crazy because they just broke up with you. So they have to keep up that facade at least. No, I do love you. It's just because of reasons A, B, C, or whatever the fuck excuse they come up with that I can't. It's excuses. Let me tell y'all, it's fucking excuses. So the second reason is that they want to take advantage of you. They want to take you, like, they want to use you. And whether intentionally or not intentionally, it does not fucking matter. Because subconsciously, you don't know. Like because you're being treated so well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with this bitch, not to toot my own horn. I already kind of have, right? So it's too late for that. My game. I'm gonna get a little graphic on here. Fire. Absolute fuego. I have customer feedback. I have reviews. I don't need to prove nothing. I've had enough customer feedback. I can't believe I called it customer feedback. Customer feedback, reviews, enough proof in my life, because I get around that I'm the man. In the bedroom, I fucking destroy. I already know that this bitch is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just behind that, because that is the number one thing she always chased with me, whether in a relationship or friendship, everywhere. Like, this bitch was obsessed. And I mean, like, we having a serious conversation, and in the middle she just, or maybe she was just like a horny fucking freak and perverted as fuck, which, surprise girls can also be very perverted, creepy, disgusting weirdos. So, and not gonna lie, a lot of the time I did think she was a fucking weirdo, because I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you can't even have a serious conversation without, you're weird. Like, what the hell? I even called her out many times. I was like, what the hell is that? But yeah, I mean, even though, yes, I did participate, but it's like, I was in love with a bitch, okay? Fuck. Yeah, they're trying to use you. And I know for a fact, this bitch denies it, right? She's like, no, I didn't use you. I can't believe you think that, and all of that stuff, right? She'll gaslight. You know what I'm saying? Crazy thing is, if you look at it surface level, it does look like she's fucking using me, right? The whole time. My ma, who knew no details of this fucking relationship, just saw as she came and she went and she broke up with me, just saw only that much. Based on that, my mama told me she was using you. She knew no fucking details like the details that I'm giving y'all. My mama didn't know that. I didn't tell her nothing. And just based on what she saw whenever she came to my house, based just on that, my mom was like, she used you. Everybody only knew the surface level details. Everybody was like, you being played right now. And that's why I can't, like, and when I confronted her about this shit, she was like, no, I can't believe you think that. Oh, believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, really? This is how you gonna play? Like, I'm telling you, just be honest. I'm just curious because all these people are saying this. But honestly, I genuinely believe that you're a good person. And I was curious. Like, this is how I approached any doubts or concerns that I had with her. I genuinely didn't fucking accuse her of shit. I was just like, this is what I'm getting. You tell me what your side of this shit is. And her side was always, I can't believe you thought that. If your actions look a certain way, I'm going to be curious. Like, it's confusing as shit what you're fucking doing here. You know what I'm saying? And it's really looking like you are using me. You know what I'm saying? So I asked her, and she just lost her shit. She started deflecting, started dismissing it. It's like, oh, believe what you want. That's how you know. They'll take it to the fucking grave. They'll die on that hill. And I know you watching, bitch. You will die on that hill. Keep dying. But there's something called human being, like body language and like behavior 101. And you a bitch that you fucking use me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the crux of it. That's the second train of thought that goes through these motherfuckers' heads is, yeah, like I'm getting a free meal. I do nothing and I get all the love, all the validation, all the attention, all the amazing sex from this person. Why would I want to lose that? So I'll keep them hoping. I'll tell them that I still love them and shit like that, and maybe something might be possible in the future. So let's keep in touch. Do not fall for this fucking scam. Never be friends with your ex. Never. It's never a good idea, right? Never. If they in the same friend circle, avoid all the hangouts where they're there. If they're always there, avoid it for as long as you need. Take your time. I highly recommend it. And I highly also do not recommend dating somebody in your friend circle. Please do not fucking do that. That is the first and last time I'll ever do that. Oh my God. I was always against it. I dropped the standards just for this bitch. Don't be friends. Don't do that. The hope will always be alive for the impossible, which is never gonna fucking happen, right? You always gonna keep hoping, and that is gonna keep you stuck. And you're not gonna move on. There's no healing happening in this stage while you're friends with your fucking ex. There is no healing happening. Nothing. You need to lose all contact with this bitch. You need to lose all contact with this person. Because like I said, if you think they give a fuck, they're lying to you. Oh no, I can't lose you. That's why I'm keeping you as a friend. Like, I just can't fathom not talking to you every day. As soon as they find whoever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your ass gonna get dropped. Just like that. The moment they're dating again or some shit like that, they're not talking to you no more. Oh, I don't want, my boyfriend or my girlfriend don't want me talking to you anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's classic. You know, it's literally just classic. It's just typical. You don't need to be like a smart ass to know this shit. It's just, if somebody's behavior is fucking sketchy as shit, best believe whatever you overthinking is probably true. Yes. Okay? I brought so much to the fucking table. Of course this bitch couldn't let me go. I was dependable. I was reliable, loyal as fuck. Only had eyes for her, even though ugly as fuck, right? But still, like, yeah, in my eyes at the time when the rose-colored lenses, that was the prettiest girl in my eyes. When I'm in a relationship with somebody, like you the only one. Like, I ain't looking at anybody else. Of course, who the fuck would want to lose that? So of course you keep it as a backup, so that if something, you know, your desired whatever doesn't work out, you can go back to, you know, the one that you've kept on the hook. Right? Don't be on the hook. Get the fuck out. These people don't want you, man. They'll settle for you eventually. You know, if all hell breaks loose and like they don't really find the one that they probably are looking for, the ideal perfect, they'll bump back into you, be like, hey, you know what? You want to try this again? I learned my lesson. Nah. Don't do that. Especially not if you a pretty motherfucker and an ugly motherfucker is doing this to you. Hell nah, man. That's even worse. Like, you're losing all the aura points for that shit. I can't believe I'm saying shit like that, like aura points. But yeah, like, you are, man. Like, you really a walking L if you're doing that shit. I was. Hey, I'm with you on this one. I was a walking L for that shit. Trust me. Like, I brought everything to the table. I'm a eater, as they call it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Or X. I'm a eater. I go to town. I make sure that your pleasures, like, this is a little graphic. Skip this if you want. You know what I'm saying? All your pleasures gonna be fucking met. You're gonna be coming for days. Forever. You always gonna be satisfied with me. My game, in a bed, and like romantically, everything is out of this fucking... I'm an R&B singer. Okay? Go listen to my songs if you don't believe me. It's all based on my experience. But anyway, all this shit she got a taste of. And she like, bro, I can't let that go. And I get that. I understand. You can't let go of this. But bitch, if you don't really want me, then you're not gonna get any of that shit anymore. But please shut the fuck up. My mistake was still offering that to her while she wasn't committing or putting herself in completely 100%. So that was my mistake, that I gave this shit to her free. Because I was like, nah, man, you know, I think, you know, like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But like, yeah. So don't do that. 2 reasons, always remember. They only want to keep you around as a backup because they feel guilty. Because the moment, if they feel guilty about, you know, breaking up with you and breaking your heart, and because they know how dirty they did you, the moment you say, okay, let's be friends, right? Oh man, they ghost. Because now the guilt has been erased. You saying, okay, let's be friends, has erased that guilt from their head. Like, oh, that means they don't hate me enough. They don't hate me for what I did. That's why they're trying to be friends with me. So I'm in the good books. I'm good. They don't hate me. I'm not a bad person. And I didn't, you know what? Maybe I didn't actually treat them like shit. And maybe this was just a misunderstanding. See, they still want to be friends with me. Why? Because I'm not a piece of shit. Because, you know, the thing I did wasn't that hurtful. So clearly, because they want to be friends, guilt removed. And so then they ghost you. Yeah, it's literally just that. As soon as the guilt is removed, bro, they gone. Or maybe, like I said, and if they still keep talking to you, and if like y'all dandy, like still talking every day and shit, they using you. They come into you whenever shit hits the fan. They get that validation and attention because you really understand them the best, and you know you fuck them good. You know what I'm saying? You fuck them real good. They can never get better than you. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. They also keep you around because at the back of their head, they know nobody gonna want them. Nobody. And this fine motherfucker over here, standing over here, he wants me when nobody else fucking wants me. Not even the uglies want me. Oh, I can't let this go, even though I don't want him. Trust me, that is what's happening. Trust me. They don't give a fuck, man. They just like, they just gonna use and throw, or they gonna keep using until, you know, whatever needs they got, they like, you know, they want to get met or whatever the fuck, right? So it's just like, always remember that if a motherfucker keeping you around is still using you, like y'all still fucking and shit like that, right? Nobody else wants them. And they having a bad time out there. Horrible fucking luck. They going out there trying their shit out and coming back home to you after trying the whole day, and they like, oh shit, well, you'll fuck me at least. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Do not be their backup plan. Please, no. You're a person, not an object. You're not a career. You're not a course. You're not an object. You're not a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? You're a human being with feelings, and like, you matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one, you should not be treated like that. That is objectification right there. You're being objectified. You're being kept as a backup plan, which is fucking crazy. Do not do that. You as fine as you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ugly motherfuckers like the bitch that I've been talking about, right? You don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't actually give a fuck. So yeah, man, with that bitch, it was like that I'm keeping you around because motherfucker, like, use a 10 out of 10. Like, you are literally the whole package. Not only is you just like amazing, like good looking and shit like that, sex game on crazy, everything, you know what I'm saying? Relationship wise, like I'm an amazing boyfriend and everything to her. I sing, I dance, like look at what I fucking do. Who else does this shit? You know what I'm saying? And who else does this shit that would want her? You know what I'm saying? It is really like a lottery type situation that I chose her. These motherfuckers would also think like they bagged you, but that's not fucking, like, at least in my case, I can say, no, this person did not score with me because I literally I went towards her. I chose this bitch. So she did nothing. Like I said, they know at the back of their head that they can actually not do better than you. They cannot. But they don't want to give you that fucking satisfaction. Like, they cannot do better than you because they ugly as fuck. They got nothing. They got nothing to offer on the fucking table. They go out there, nobody wants them. Not even the uglies. Not even the bums want them. This is the ultimate, the mega, the ultra bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants this. And you do, luckily. Well, and they're like, lucky for them. You do. They know this. They know this at the back of their head. They cannot do better than you. Like, you are really the best. And you are the best. Bars in space. Like I said, bars in space. Like, they cannot do better than you. They probably did go out there and they saw, oh fuck, man, everybody treating me like shit. Like, I'm really, like, my insecurities are on the fucking, they're on display right now with everybody else. I know for a fucking fact that, like, look at me. Look at what I fucking brings to the table. Look at me. Who out there can pull off 10% of what I fucking do and would want that bitch? She not pulling anybody out there that can pull off even 10% of what I fucking do in a million years. There is no way in fucking hell that she's pulling somebody that does and is even 10% of what I fucking am. There is no fucking way. Even with y'all, like, always remember, they already know that, like, because in reality, when I go out there, someone, like, if I try to get someone like him or, like, better than him or her, oh, they gonna dust my ass. Like, no one's gonna want me. Like, luckily, this person, like, I don't even know. That's the thing. It's also confusion, which is, like, how did I even fucking land this person? Like, how the hell? Look at me. Like they're thinking this. You know what I'm saying? So, and she would be saying that to me all the time. She'd be like, at the start, when we first started, she was like, how did I bag you? And I'm like, and you know, like, I'd also be telling her the same thing, but, like, really? That was very telling. How did I bag you? And I'm like, yeah, how did you? You didn't. That's the crazy part. You didn't. I came to you. I pursued you, bitch. So yeah, always remember that. Do not stay friends with your ex. Always remember that shit. Do not stay friends with your ex. It's not worth it. It gonna completely destroy you. They're using you. Okay? They don't want you. They still don't fucking want you. You're a backup at most. At the most, use a backup. Remember that. Yeah? Oh, my fucking streak. At least I got my 3 stars though. Well, it's not stars. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit over there. And like I said, do not try to, another thing, right? Oh fuck. Do not try to confront this ex, this notorious fucking ex. Oh, motherfucker. Do not ever try to confront. Oh my god, I'm getting jumped. Oh, wow, that was, oh my god, I might actually die. The Batman, but I'm the Batman. Ooh, they're getting a little too close with this shit. Always remember this, yo. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I... Oh, fuck you, bitch. I was on such a good streak. What was I saying? Oh... Pain is pleasure, bro. What? Ah! What did I even... I was supposed to hit him with a bat. Oh, fuck. I'm losing focus. Because I lost track of what I was saying, so I lost complete focus. Fuck me. Oh, yeah. I always say this. Never try to... And because I've made this mistake. And a lot of people make this fucking mistake. I'm gonna die. Ooh. Never, and I mean never, because you're curious, right? You're trying to validate and trying to find closure. Like I said, there is no such thing as closure, right? Always remember to never, ever, you know, validate how you're feeling through your ex. Like, don't go to your ex trying to find out why they did what they did to you. Motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie, even they don't know. They don't know either. I'm just gonna be very, like, I'm just gonna keep it like a thou wow. 100. Son of a fucking bitch. I'm gonna die. Ooh. That's number one. That's number one advice. Never. It is the stupidest thing you could fucking do. Because you're not getting the answer that you want. Nothing will ever satisfy you. Because that's the thing. It's not closure what you're looking for. What you're looking for is... You want them back. You don't want closure. You want them back. Closure is not what you fuck me in the ass, bro. Closure is... I'm dead. Closure is not what you're looking for. Trust me on this. Closure is not a real thing. You just want them back. But what you have to do is just accept and move on. Like, no, you're not getting them back. Like I said, that's the truth, right? And that leads me into my final point, which is like, if you got any doubts and stuff, don't ask them. At the end of the relationship, if you go to them and be like, oh, did you lie to me? Did you this? Did you that? Like, were you actually doing this? Were you using me and shit like that? They gon' die on the hill of the lie that they kept telling you. You could be on their deathbed, like they taking their last breath, and you could ask them again and be like, hey, you know what? Now you're dying. I don't think you want to lie while you're dying. You know what I'm saying? Did you love me? Like, did you use me or not? And they're gonna be like, I could never. I always loved you. I think just analyze, like, just look at their action surface level. What did they do? They treated you like shit? That's it. You go to them, of course they gonna lie. They will look you dead in the face, straight face, like dead ass, no blinking. And they be like, no, I always loved you. Again, like, they don't want to look like a piece of shit in their head because that would confirm it. And they don't want to look like a piece of shit to you. Even though they know that they already do, they don't want to confirm it. They don't want to 100% like press the buzzer like, yeah, ding, 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 you getting it from the source. I'm a piece of shit. I used you. Now what? They're not gonna say it. Instead, they'll have you confused and let you think about it. Oh, was I or was I not? Fuck, you decide. Damn. And that is the realest thing ever. You decide. You decide. They treated you like shit. I think you're the best judge out here. End of story. You don't have to go to them. They will always lie to you. When has somebody ever in the history of ever done something shitty towards you or somebody and they was confronted and they didn't lie? At least initially. Never. That never happens. Fuck. You go to anybody and you're like, oh, you know what? Did you do this? The first thing they're gonna do is deny and then warp your reality. No, I never did that. Believe what you want. Do not make that fucking mistake of going to them because that will fuck your mind up even more. Because then they'll attack you. They'll be like, oh, I can't believe you think that about me. And then now you feel guilty and now you're apologizing. Crazy. They know what they fucking did. They won't deny it. They'll find like clever ways to deny it, but they will not deny it. So yeah, man, always remember, man, do not confront your ex who treated you like dog shit clearly about any questions that you have about, you know, their intent. They'll look you in the face and lie to you. And you know what that lie does for you? It confuses you even more. And now you're stuck again because you're like, oh, but they told me they loved me. They didn't do that. I believe them. And you can believe them. And now your judgment is completely fucked. And now you there and you're like, no, but I believe them. If they said, then I believe them. They did the thing. Fuck. They did the thing. Are you done? They did the thing. You have proof of it. It could be a text. It could be something. Maybe witnesses were there, right? And you still go into them for clarification about the intent? Oh, did you mean that? Of course they fucking did. I'm sorry, what? You're stupid at that point. Anyway, I was like asking all that. I was private investigator. You know what I'm saying? I was like Sherlock Holmes in this bitch. And of course I got denial. Sometimes I didn't, which was the crazy part. I told her, I was like, yo, you know what? It doesn't make any fucking sense that you want to be friends with me. If you claim that you have feelings for me and shit like that, how can you be friends with me? I'm really trying out here. I'm dying. Like, how are you not affected by this? If you do feel the same. And so I asked her, I was like, what is it? Like, what makes you want to still be friends with me, but you can't be with me? And she's like, I love the way you treat me. This really makes me look like the stupidest motherfucker on the planet, because I was. Because this bitch kept exposing herself every time exposing herself. I'm not kidding. There were more lines like this exposing herself of her actual true intent. And motherfucker, I heard it and it went out the other year because I love this bitch so much, right? I was really a stupid motherfucker. Do not be me. If you have someone that is exposing themselves like that, if somebody is clearly telling you to your face, I love the way you treat me, get out. I had this bitch expose herself to me so many times, literally like so many fucking times. And honestly, that's why I'll say, like, mainly it was my fault because I stayed despite this bitch just destroying me with the harsh truths. And that's the thing, like, she'd give me the harsh truths and I didn't eat it up. I did not digest it at all. I didn't even swallow it. I threw the food away. I was like, no, I don't want to hear this, because it was not what I wanted to hear. That's where I was, you know, I was to be like held accountable, because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, this bitch is clearly fucking using me. There was another point where her friends told her to stop using me. And when I asked her, because I found out about it, I was like, were you? And she was like, yeah, subconsciously maybe I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this bitch admitted it. Like, I had somebody admit that shit to me after denying it a lot of times, right? And I still wouldn't move. So yeah. But I still didn't deserve any of that fucking shit. And even later on, every time we was trying to be friends, I guess, she would just clearly tell me, I'm clearly okay with this. I'm okay. Like, I'm not losing my marbles. Like, I'm not hurting or anything. But I'm just worried about you because you're in it and you're gonna get upset and it's gonna hurt you and shit. But I'm okay. She would say this to me, but I'm okay. And she really meant that shit. Crazy thing is, even her friends told her, yo, like, do you really want to be with him? Are you really all in? Because if you break up with him again, and if you waste his time again, he's gonna have such a hard time moving on and everything, because he is in love with you and you're gonna be just fine. When I heard that the first time and re-entered the relationship like a dumbass, I should have really questioned that. Like, what did you mean by that? And then I found out why. Because this was a thing, like, she chose her family over me every time, because it was like her family was just dog shit. She wasn't meshed with her family. It was really motherfucked. Like, you know, like mama's boys. This was like daddy's girl. Daddy and mama's girl. Like fucked in the head. Yeah. I heard this shit and I was like, yeah, no, I'm still here. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Her friends was also telling her, like, yo, don't waste his time, because he is going to be in shambles while you're going to be just fine, because you're keeping yourself, like, you're holding back all the time anyway so that you don't get too attached. It's like, I heard all of this and I was still in there. I was a drug addict and that bitch was the drug. That's the lesson. You know, the lesson is, man, do not let somebody do you like that, and do not drop your standards that I did for anybody, man. Especially when they being so crystal clear with you at times. I'm not saying she was always crystal clear with me. At first she was like conniving and shit. Oh my god, I almost got hit. At first, yeah, I did, like, definitely many times I got bamboozled. But there were times I was like, I was addicted, you know, like, and she was exposing herself. But that's the thing. By that time, I was so on the hook that nothing she could say would make me want to go away. I was just finding more and more reasons to stay instead of use the billions of reasons I had to leave. There were almost no reasons to fucking stay. This was just a dog shit person. And I still always somehow conjured up a fucking reason to stay with this bitch. In any kind of situation, whether it was like just friends, I was like, nah, just let me. It was bad. It was bad. But never will I ever do that shit again, bro. Fuck that. Oh my god, I lost the plot. Man, that is one of my favorite moves right there. You know how he flips the guy and then kicks him on his back towards that shit is fire. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. I'm afraid I have yapped way too much in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so afraid. Oh my god, if these construction motherfuckers don't stop. You know what I'm saying? If they don't stop. Because they like working on my windows and shit. You know, like they working outside the windows. You know, it's a very risky job because they could fall to their deaths. And it would be a fucking shame if I open the window. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It would be a fucking shame if I opened the window and just decided to fuck up they shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. That's messed up. Intrusive thoughts, know what I'm saying? Oh my god, he almost clocked my shit. Ooh. Yeah, you about to go. But yeah, man, these construction motherfuckers, they kind of annoying as fuck, man. Man, they've been going at it for months now. Trying to redecorate the outside, you know, because of some government law or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, like I think I have yapped so much in this video that I might never yap again in any other video again. Cause like, holy shit, how much can a person yap? But I had this was like a story time. Honestly, I think I'm gonna call the video story time instead of like what I was initially gonna call it, which was, you know, like, man, I was gonna call this video managing my emotions like Batman, right? And it was gonna be like me talking while I was playing, but a good amount of it I had to pause it, right? So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to just call this video story time. Probably gonna be a long video actually, because there's so much yapping. Like I don't think I'll be able to cut out a lot of the yapping. Oh motherfucker. But I think I'm done. Oh, by the way, this is a never-ending level. If y'all didn't know, if y'all haven't played the game before, this is a never-ending level. Like, it never ends. You can just keep, like, build up. Ooh. Wow, I almost burped in y'all faces. You just gotta keep building your high score until, well, forever. Until you die, I guess. I've seen motherfuckers take on this challenge. Like, goddamn. The high scores that I've seen people have. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If they don't stop, bro. Oh my God.
I don't have time for this.
I really don't.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah. I wish it was quick. Batman dripped out here. I think the original suit for this game is so fire. Like, look at that. Look at that shit. But yeah, man. It's just... You had to lie on my fucking name. Right? To make me, like, you know, to make me look bad. Like, I had to lie on your name and keep justifying and defending your shit to make you keep looking good. Like, because there was nothing about you that was fucking redeeming, honestly. You did have to lie, like, you know, talk shit behind my back. I found out about it because we had the same mutual friends, and man, the shit this bitch said, I was like, what the fuck? I heard this from a mutual friend of ours because we both was going to her for like advice and shit like that anytime we faced like an argument or some shit. Whenever she went to her, it was complaining. It was just mad, just talking shit about me all the time. Whenever I went to the friend, I was always kind of like, oh, like this is what happened. These are like both sides of it. I'd always be making it seem like what she did was not that bad and maybe I'm the problem. And my friend, like, she literally snapped me out of my fucking senses. She's like, are you like, stop justifying what she fucking did? That was horrible what she did. That was unacceptable what she fucking did. Like, why are you defending this? I was always genuinely looking for constructive criticism and feedback, and I was kind of like, okay, what do I do in this situation? Like, how do I move so that, you know, we flourish as a couple? Whereas whenever she went, she was like, oh, he pissed me off, he do this, he do that. It was just basically bickering and only picking out the bad parts, and it's kind of like, what the fuck? That was all, like, again, another red flag, which is all I needed to fucking know. And yet here we are. Know what I'm saying? Like, and yet here we are. Like, I was always looking for answers because I was like, maybe this is a part of the relationship that, you know, I'm not good at, and, you know, I want to be better at. So maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. And not gonna lie, I was usually not doing anything wrong. There were times I fucked up. I'll be honest. Yeah, of course. We're human. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Of how much, like, I was being played with. You know what I'm saying? It was just daunting. You know what I'm saying? I've never used that word in my life. Daunting. This is the first. Oh, shit. I thought the fight was over. Like, literally in situations where I was clearly being dogged on. I was just being done dirty. I would go and I'd be like, hey, you know what? I really feel like it's my fault. That's how you know that shit was emotional abuse. That's how you fucking know. I was being breadcrumbed. I was being fucking like gaslit. Like, take this L. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I may have taken an L for putting up with this shit. She took the biggest L for honestly fumbling this. So I'm actually kind of fucking scared to edit this video now. I'm in the middle of editing it already, by the way. I'm so fucking scared. It's so much shit that I've yapped. This is just gonna be one of those videos. Okay? This is like first and last time where I've yapped my shit about, you know, like experience in my life. And I think this will be the first and last one of his kind. Because I cannot make more videos like this. So a little story time yap session with your boy. Man, I look good. Holy fuck. Holy shit, look at me. Okay. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next one. I hope y'all learned something from my mistakes and the experiences that I talked about, you know, and y'all could resonate. This is the kind of shit I talk about on TikTok in like shorter form. Go follow my TikTok if y'all want to hear more shit like this. And I'm gonna keep this kind of content for TikTok and not like really talk about this shit on here, because no. I'm gonna keep this gaming. I'm gonna keep the TikTok for all the yapping, for all the otherworldly yapping. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I love you guys.